again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bummed. Because I recorded all of this yesterday, and then my dumbass forgot to save all the files to my computer, and accidentally deleted every single clip I already had saved and edited.
It's gonna be the best night ever, now it's the worst night ever.
So yeah, that's fun. But anyway, I have a confession. I lied to you guys. And I'm not really that sorry, because it was only a half-truth. Because in the last video I said, next up in the series is some fueling upgrades. Part of that is true, only because we are retuning this car. Now you may be thinking, why am I retuning it? I haven't done anything since I did the intercooler. Great question. The answer? Shit's expensive. So I figured I'd do the tune now so we can get some benefits of having a better tune than an off-the-shelf tune. And so I don't have to pay for turbo, fab work, and tune all in one go. So been working with Tyler from Ward Performance, and it's already tuned. Yeah, like I said, I lost the footage, so I'm trying to re-record what I did yesterday. We're not going to be turning any wrenches in this video, and if you got a problem with that, I have something for you. So hopefully that settles it. But anyway, car's already tuned. It has the first revision of the file on it. Like I said, I lost all the footage, but just like 5 minutes ago, Tyler just sent me the second revision. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do now. And you will see farther in this video, or in my past, or the whole tuning process. So I'm not gonna bore you with that again. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the battery charger. I'm gonna flash the tune, I'm gonna go get some gas, and we're gonna do another log and send it on over to him. We got some good news, we got some bad news. Good news is we already got the file back from Tyler, so that was great. Less than 24-hour turnaround. I sent it to him yesterday. I don't know, whenever I sent it in, and he sent it back a little bit ago, so it's not even a day later, so that was awesome. But the bad news is, unfortunately, we're not able to do no lift shift or launch control. Oh well.
Fucking where she goes, he said.
But we're gonna go ahead and flash the new tune on the car real quick. But before that, we have to hook up a battery charger, because the last thing I want to do is to kill the battery while I'm doing this, because that would not end very well at all. So I'm gonna hook up the battery charger, and we'll start flashing her on there. Battery charger's running. Let's go ahead and hop in the car. So we're in the car. I got the files downloaded. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing. The email said to resync interface. Okay, that's what you do, the help bar and then drop down, hit resync interface. Completed, okay. So now, open file, downloads, this guy. Hit open. Now, with the battery charger installed and working, verify it's working, because like I said, the last thing you want to do is have your battery die here. So, battery charger's on, the key is on, engine is off, so we're in accessory mode right now. Laptop's hooked up, the dongle has a good connection. Once I press right here, I'm not even gonna breathe. I'm just gonna let it do its thing till it's done. Just don't touch anything, don't turn the lights off. I don't know if that's me being paranoid, but I'm not gonna touch nothing. So here we go. Show license options. I already did this. Oh, here we go. I got the credits. It's okay, cannot be undone. It's fine, you'll have that on them big jobs. And here we go, moment of truth. And right. You're gonna hear a lot of noises and dings and stuff. At least that's what my previous tunes have done, but don't worry about it. See, yep, there it goes. Just let it go, nothing's wrong. It's just rewriting everything that the car knows. Says we got a couple minutes for it to write, even though it just said it was writing something, but oh, changed again. But again, I'm not hands completely off of everything until it says completed or done or something. Completely off. So while we're waiting for it here, I might as well explain this. So he's given me two files. He's given me a 93 pump gas file and an E30 blend file. So right now we're working just off the pump gas one because he said we need to get all like the boost curves and everything under control before we go to the new fuel mixture, and I have to disable my methanol system because that'll mess with AFRs and IATs since they're different. So I have to disable that, run pure pump gas, just 93, which we do need to make a stop at the gas station because I got an 1/8 tank left. So once this is done writing, we'll take a quick trip up to Sheetz, get some gas, do a couple pulls, a little normal driving, and we'll be data logging that too, so we can send that back to him, and he'll, like I said yesterday, he'll revise it and send it back, and we'll do all this process again. Okay, so the writing has been completed. So you have to pay attention to this. It says write completed, please cycle the ignition. So what we're gonna do is, again, without touching brake, gas, anything, clutch, nothing, we're gonna press the key, turn it off, and we're gonna turn it back on. And then I'll probably start it after that. I'm gonna go ahead, remove the battery charger. I'm gonna set up the data log, and we're gonna go for a drive, get some data logs, get a couple pulls in, some normal driving, and get that sent back to him. So I just got back from a quick little drive. I know I said I'd get some driving clips, but turns out it's hard to drive a manual and hold a phone while you're also driving a stick shift. It's almost like there's a law or something. You can't be on your phone when you're driving. And I don't have a mount either, so you'll have to take me at my word. First drive went great, everything went smooth. But we got our data log for our first one. After we wrote the tune, it started absolutely downpouring, so I waited a little bit and then started up the data log, went for a quick little drive, and in Tyler's email, he said to drive normally for a little bit and give him a couple second gear pulls from around 2,000 RPM. So that's what I did. I gave him, one extra because I wanted to. But the first revision of the tune felt very conservative. It was a night and day difference between my IE tune. Like, this one was a lot more calm, but that's what the revisions are for. We'll get there. So I don't know what I'll be able to show you, but I'll show you my data log real quick here. So if you look on the screen, my laptop screen here, you can see a freeze frame or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't do this tuning shit. I just turn wrenches. But this is off my data log. I don't know if this was the last thing it caught before I stopped the log, but you can see the graph down here of RPM. I don't know if I can change any of this, or it's all Chinese to me, so that's what Tyler's for. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna email this to him now, and hopefully we get the next revision soon, and we will do this whole process again until we are good to go. And at that point, I will recruit my wife to hold the camera or something for some driving clips. It's a puppy dog. He's so cute. Here she is, sitting in the rain, patiently waiting for the next tune revision. Hey, it's me from 20 minutes ago. Just took this for the drive with the first revision, the one after the stock file, and all I gotta say is holy shit. Like, I cannot recommend Tyler Ward more, because this thing I had an IE tune before, and his software just woke up something in this car. I can't even describe it, but it's only the first revision, and this thing is insane. So yeah, I just sent that second log to him. I'll probably mess with it again tomorrow if he gets back to me, because it's getting late and it's gonna rain, and I just don't want to work in the rain. Insane, can't recommend him enough. So I'll see you when something else cool happens. So I got my file back from Tyler for E40. He said we were pretty good on the pump gas file, so I'm gonna get changed. We're gonna take a quick trip to the gas station. And if you're blending fuel, such as 93 and ethanol, get yourself one of these little ethanol test kit. It's pretty simple. Just pour some water in the bottom, fill it up to the red line with ethanol, and it'll tell you there's little marks on the side if it's E85, E80, E75. And we're gonna use that number to plug into our fuel calculator so we know how much of each to mix to hit a 40% ethanol blend. So I'm gonna get changed and I'll see you at the gas station. So I haven't left the house quite yet, but you can see we're at about a quarter tank. And these cars have a 18-gallon tank, and I have the app parameter set to see that 9 gallons, so half a tank is a full tank. So a quarter tank on this car is about 4.5 gallons. So we're gonna be mixing 4.5 gallons total of 93 plus E85. So when we get there, we'll test the ethanol content, we'll plug it onto the calculator, it'll tell us exactly how much of each to put in. Here we are, filled it up with ethanol, gave it a good shake like it says. So while we wait for this to settle out so we can figure out our percentage, I'm gonna flash the tune on the car. All right, here we are, sitting at the gas station with no battery tender. Don't recommend that, but this is a new battery. So we're waiting for the ethanol to settle. We're gonna go ahead and right vehicle with our E40 base tune and hit right. Again, key on, ignition off, let it run. All right, so our tune is flashed and this is settled. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see two distinct layers there, and we're sitting at about E90. So we're gonna go ahead and plug that into our calculator, and then I'll mix the fuel in the tank.
Fastest racing on Earth.
Yeah, close enough.
Presents sound.
Alright, that should give us about as close as we can get to E40. Go ahead, start the car up. It's probably going to run like shit because it's tuned on E40, but there's going to be 93 in the rails and shit, so we're going to have to take it for a very light drive before we start data logging so we can give it a proper mix and hit the AFRs we're aiming for. After a couple miles of taking it pretty easy, I'm pretty confident our fuel mixture is up to the engine, so we're gonna go ahead and start the data log here so I can send this back to Tyler and he can make his tweaks as needed. Third gear, getting some logs. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so just got back from that last clip you seen while driving, and this thing is so much faster than it was on my old tune, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I know it's kind of a bad spot to cut it because I haven't really gotten the tune back for the methanol yet, but I don't really expect that to do a whole lot, just keep IATs and knock down. But yeah, this thing's fast now, so we're one step closer to throwing some fielding upgrades in, which most likely will be the next iteration in this series. Sorry I didn't get too many driving clips. I got, you know, a couple exhaust clips and stuff because I don't have anybody to film for me, so yeah, I'm lonely. Nah, I'm kidding. Everybody's just busy and I'm not gonna bother them with my stupid shit, but guess if you liked it, feel free to stick around. There will be more coming and car's only gonna get cooler.